Hi friends, Deanna Calique here with Powerfully Productive Media, and I want to jump in and pop on for a little bit and really talk about how not to get bullied by Yelp sales representatives. I was on site with a client of mine today, and this client has been receiving incessant phone calls from Yelp sales teams. And what they're looking to do is to really convince my client that he needs to advertise on Yelp, which is very frustrating because it's not in the marketing strategy whatsoever for this particular client, and it's not in this client's best interest to advertise on Yelp, period, the end. So because I was there and this client was kind of like done with taking phone calls from Yelp, he decided to hand me the phone. And when he handed me the phone, I literally, because I'm very kind, I went through the whole entire sales presentation and was answering the sales representative's questions and actually learning a little bit more about the tool and really getting to know how their value proposition was really going to help my particular client, which in fact we weren't convinced and confident that it was going to help, and this is why we left it out of the marketing strategy from an advertising perspective. So needless to say, by the end of the presentation, it still was a no-go and it still was a no-brainer for us not to move forward with Yelp. However, the objections that this sales representative used was absolutely mind-blowing. And the way that they then communicated that we were obviously not interested in growing our business and became very combative for the fact that we were just simply saying, it's not aligned with our marketing. It's not aligned with our sales process. We're building systems and we're actually putting our advertising dollars in another platform or other platforms that are proving to serve us very, very well. Well, this guy was still not having it, y'all. And it was really painful because at the end of the call, I actually had to stop him and cut him off because he was just getting so redunculous. I said, I'm sorry, we're not interested in your services. Please take us off your list. That's how that ended, y'all. It was that insane. Please, folks, do not allow you or your business to be bullied by Yelp, no matter how much data they try to give you, no matter how much they try to tell you about conversions and leads and all of these things on their platform, okay? If it doesn't make sense for your business and it's not going to turn in, those revenue dollars are not going to turn in, those ad dollars are not going to turn into cash, do not allow a Yelp salesperson to bully you into advertising on their platform when it doesn't make sense for your business, okay? Please stop them and say, absolutely not. We will not be addressed, number one, like this, because if they're starting and setting the tone that way, you can imagine what a nightmare working with them on a project is just absolutely going to be. So this is just your daily random public service announcement that y'all do not allow advertisers or big platforms to bully you with data in order to get you to convert and advertise with them if it doesn't make sense for your business. I'm Deanna Calique, Chief Marketing Strategist with Powerfully Productive Media, and I'm here to save you from the sales bullies that have and are not in your best interest for your business, y'all. If you really want legit marketing strategies from an advertising perspective on social media platforms, Google, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, talk to a professional who's really interested in getting to know your business, your goals, and how you want to do marketing for your unique situation and for your perspective and targeted avatars, because that is the way that it's going to work. The bro marketing techniques, y'all, they don't work no more. So it's not going to work, okay? Bullying me and my client into thinking that we had absolutely zero idea about what we were talking about and what we were doing was just not going to fly today. And so I want to, if nothing else, if this just educates you a little bit so you don't get bullied out there, please don't let people bully you with data, especially when you're not quite understanding the data. And in this case, my client wasn't, so he was like, here you go. Okay? Love y'all. Be good, be safe, and don't let Yelp get ya.